Have you ever taken a pause to ask yourself, what are emotions, really? We often connect our emotions to certain stories or beliefs, and yet on a more fundamental level, emotions are simply energy. Any given emotion is neither right nor wrong, but the energy of each emotion is unique, and each emotion we experience impacts our overall vibration. So let's take a closer look at how our emotions impact us on an energetic level. Hello, I'm Jason and welcome to the Awakened Mind channel. And today I'd like to take a closer look at our emotions because we all have them and because we all know how much our emotions impact our well-being. And as mentioned in the introduction to this video, emotions are energetic vibrations. Just like everything else in our body, we are in fact made up of energy, and the energy of our emotions thus impacts the overall frequency of our entire body. And because energy is the invisible driving force of existence, we don't often give it too much thought. In other words, because it is innate and doesn't require our conscious effort to function. So we don't typically take pause to think about how we're currently vibrating. So when we feel angry, for instance, we often attach to the story of what sparked the anger without pausing to realize that we're operating within a certain energetic frequency. Despite not typically viewing emotions as energetic patterns, most of us are familiar with the terms high vibrations and low vibrations. And intuitively, we understand what these terms mean. When we encounter someone we perceive to be negative, we might sense a low vibration in their energy field. And alternatively, when we are around someone who is joyful and inspired, we can feel that vibrations that they radiate. None of us are inherently high vibrating or low vibrating. Even if we might have a predisposition towards certain thoughts or emotions, energy is in constant motion. And so no matter who we are, no matter what thoughts and emotions we are currently experiencing, we can always change our vibration. And we can do this by consciously minding our emotions and cultivating uplifting ones. High vibrational emotions include like love and peace and acceptance and gratitude, whereas low vibrational emotions include feelings such as shame, apathy, grief and fear. And it's important to note that the words high and low in this context don't equate to being right or wrong, good or bad. Like, this is not about self-judgment. It's simply about recognizing that emotions indeed have literal frequencies. And when we feel those lower vibrational emotions, we end up in a more contracted state of being, whereas the higher vibrations help us to expand. The question simply is, what do we want more of? The key is not in denying the full spectrum of our emotions, but in making a conscious effort to align with what feels good in life. Emotions such as fear and anger and grief might be necessary for a time, but if we find that they're hanging around for longer than due, we can align our will with the feeling states we most long for. Gratitude practice, meditation, activities that support flow states, and acts of kindness can support us in stepping into a higher frequency. And as we do, we support not just our own well-being, but the well-being of all those we interact with. Energy is contagious, and so we impact the world by ensuring that our own energy system is of high frequency. And we can also become more mindful of our thoughts, which can trigger certain emotions. Thoughts, just like emotions, are energy patterns too. And by aligning with positive thoughts, such as by working with positive affirmations, we can further shift the energy we're putting out into the world. So let us know what you can do today to step into a higher frequency. Is there an emotion you are ready to surrender? Is there a space to cultivate more gratitude? Or is there an affirmation that you can carry with you throughout the day? Just let us know in the comments section below. Please remember that this information provided here is, of course, for enjoyment purposes only. It's not to be used as medical or professional advice. I wish you an expansive day of ascending vibrations, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Much love. Bye-bye for now.